Alright, so hey guys, Profilo here. So as I'm sitting here, I'm playing War Thunder just casually, as I usually do every day. I'm currently where it's World War mode, where I play with my squadron, KD. Let me see, what was it? KDFVW. Good guys, American guys. I'm playing the Swedish as my main currently. And that is the reason for that. I found one of the vehicles that I know how to operate really good, and that is the PVKB2. I found out when I started to use that I'm basically a sniper guy, and I kind of go for the snipers now, and it just in general really works great for me. So what I ran into the other match was a guy that apparently thought that using every countermeasure that you have in your inventory, such as bushes, camouflage, everything works for you, works for everybody, because of that it apparently is the way it is. Bushes is superior, blah 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 blah. Which got me a little bit annoyed that he thought like, oh, I'm this big ass dude that knows everything as of general, that he thinks knows everything, can go out there, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, this is the way, best ones, best ones, best ones. Those are the type of guys in War Thunder that in general piss me off, and in general also piss me off in real life. Now, as of that match, when he started, because of that I was sitting in the jungle, we were playing the jungle maps, I have a specific point that I'm particularly good at. And that dude just suddenly, after that I died the first time once, starts to say, oh, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad, you can't play that, you can't play that, you can't do that. You gotta need to have bushes to be able to be good. And this is just a little reminder for all of you guys that play War Thunder out there. Bushes do help, but here's the thing, they only make it harder for the enemy to actually have a visual on you. They do not help everybody. If I have a good keen vision on on something in general, it doesn't matter. I can be a level 100 general or commander in this game and still miss someone. Because of that, I wasn't holding an eye out. I died in that match in my PVKV2. I died to a person that I had a look on. I did manage to take a shot before him. Because of that, the PVKV2 obviously had a bigger reload than him. So I didn't manage to kill him, even though that I knew the range was about 1100 meters. And then the guy then proceeds to just, you gotta have bushes, it don't work with camouflage. I was sitting, not with the camo that you see around that picture, but I was sitting with a tricolored camo that you gotta kill people in the game to actually like have unlocked. And as you can see, I have ground targets destroyed 729. 729 ground targets destroyed. And that is over from, what is it, 3-4 months max. I have also obviously also been playing other nations with other tanks, as the French. As of the French, for example, with the M4A1, the M10 Wolverine, the CCKW, their car, the anti-air car. So, and other nations. But I in general do disgrace the people that they think they know better. As you can see, I'm at level 76. I've picked up some good stuff over the years, learned some. I've been playing for quite a few years now. And it just annoys me to see that in these matches that there are these people. I'm not saying that they ain't good, like that they just wanna teach you something, but it annoys me when they say you don't have the proper camo. I don't need a proper camo. You don't have bushes. I have bushes, I just don't choose to use them at that tank. Or I actually did have 2 bushes on. But that doesn't matter, because of that, where we were sitting there wasn't a lot of bushes around. So if you were sticking out with the PVKV2, as you can see right up front there around the cannon, if you were sticking around there, out of a point like I was sitting on top of a hill on purpose to have a better view over the battlefield and to being able to kill more efficiently. It doesn't matter if I have bushes on the front, because of that the enemy can see a barrel sticking through those bushes if they have a good enough keen vision and if they actually pay attention to me. And yeah, if they do pay attention to me, in general, it doesn't really matter, because of that they're able to see me, and especially up at top tier, because of that they have thermal. Thermal, if you don't know what that is basically something that is able to pick up the heat from a tank or a body. So if you're sitting 2 kilometers away and you're able to and you have thermal that is able to see me from that range, if you and see the body heat coming out, like going off my body, that is what thermal do. It detects the heat and shows a general picture of the heat and the outline, if I can say it that way, the best way for me to say it. As you can see, I was playing with a tricolor strip camouflage, which I like to call the tiger stripes on it, because of that I have minished it and such, so that it looks like tiger stripes. Just like as you can see, like it's going down, but it's just straight down all the time. Just tiger stripes. This is a quadricolor. This means it has 4 different colors. If you didn't know what it meant, but as you can see, I have those bushes. If I have bushes surrounding all of my front tank, and that cannon, which is a long one, sticks out, you're still able to see it from around corners. You would still able to see it. You'll still be able to see that it's a weird outline of bushes. Bushes in general are best placed on tank turrets, because of that most of the tank body, when you do use bushes, you want to use them around natural bushes, so that you want your tank's body to be hidden. That is the general way you want to use them. But if not, you do have the option to kind of sit where there are those kind of bushes, just sit there and have a better disguise of how it is, and disguise your tank better. There are some maps that it works really great at, but there are also maps that just doesn't. Especially if you aren't surrounded by bushes. And you can see I have 2 types of bushes on my tank. And if that helps, I don't know, I don't really care. Oh yeah, just tapped out there. But yeah, it doesn't in general help, it just, oh yeah, it helps, but it just makes it harder for your enemy to see you. The same as camouflage. If you're sitting in the correct environment, the correct colors around you, it will be harder for the enemy to see you. Doesn't matter where you are, as long as that you have the correct environment, the correct colors, everything. If that matches up to your camouflage, it helps you. It helps you out a lot. And as you can see that I'm not paying attention right now, because of that I'm talking to you, I'm not paying attention. So that may have been some of the stuff that just have done that I didn't see him. And that is one of the things that and that is some of what I'm talking about right now. But it's just a heads up to you guys out there. Bushes camouflage that you unlock by killing, it does help. But it does also have its limits. It doesn't help in every situation, every map, every spot. You gotta be correctly positioned to have it fully utilize it all of the time. Yeah, but that was what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Because of that, it annoys the heck out of me. It is not something that should, or that people should, hey, you gotta have these bushes, man. You can't hide without proper bushes or without proper camouflage. No, that's not how it works, as I said. But in general, or as always, hit that like button. Also that subscribe button. When you have hit that subscribe button, do not forget to hit that notification bell so that you'll always see when my newest content get out. Profilo here. Peace!